Hiya everyone, Lexi here. You have a couple of minutes to chat? I promise it won't take too long. So, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you probably noticed that something sounds a little different. And yeah, it is. Back in March, I came out as transgender. I'm gonna link that in the description so you can watch all 38 minutes of it. And a couple of weeks ago or so, I started using my new voice in videos. And if I can just be real honest here, this has been one of the most nerve-wracking moments of my entire life. In fact, the last video that I made with my old voice, I had to strain just to hit that lower, rumbling tone. I was pushing my voice lower than felt natural, just to sound like what people were used to. It made me realize just how much effort I was putting into being someone that I don't identify as anymore. This channel has been a part of my life for 8 years. It's a place where I shared my thoughts, excitement, and my overly long narrations and ruminations on JRPGs. And for a long time, that voice, both literally and figuratively, was part of how I communicated all of that. But looking back, I was only showing up as a fraction of myself. I was always being brainy and critical, but now I get to be all the other parts too. The silly, awkward, joyful parts that I used to keep hidden. And yes, I know that change can be jarring. I mean, gamers are notoriously against change. I mean, just look at how everyone's treating Final Fantasy and you'll see. And by that same token, the voice that you were probably used to was more polished and familiar. This one, which, by the way, this is my speaking voice. This is my normal speaking voice these days, not the narrative voice. That one is still a work in progress. But I'd rather sound a little rough and be me than be perfect and feel like I'm hiding something. I've always cared about polished, from how things are worded to how things are presented. But I feel like this polish, which it's not necessarily a bad thing, has kind of prevented me from being my authentic self and being authentic to you most of all. Now that I'm out as my real self, I can finally feel vulnerable and more honest about what I really think. Of course, I'll still take care with how I say things, because it's never just what you say that matters. It's how you say it. So if it feels like everything is different, I get it. But think of this as a sequel, not a reset. Or a respec, not a reboot. Same person, same heart. It's just like choosing to be femshep when you continue onward to Mass Effect 2, as opposed to being manshep in the previous game. And just like any good sequel, the story deepens. But what matters most stays the same, only better. And if you've been a part of Backlog Battle for a while, then you know what this channel is all about. Yes, it's mostly about RPGs, indies, and niche titles, but it also boils down to 3 words. Discover, play, together. It's about finding new games to love, and actually playing them, and sharing those experiences as a community. That hasn't changed. I've changed, but in ways that all of me can finally show up. And if it feels like this is too much, or not what you came here for, that's okay too. I get it, no hard feelings. But just so you know, we'll still be here discovering new titles. We'll still be playing through our never-ending backlogs. And we'll be doing that together, just like we always have. So if you've stuck around, thank you so much. And if you're new here, welcome. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you in the next video.